Hi, welcome back. This is Richard Kirby over at Richard Kirby Realty. This is another special show. I have longtime friend, one of my best friends ever, since probably seventh grade, right, Sal?
Seventh grade.
Yeah, since seventh grade, we grew up at the greatest middle school and high school in the DFW area, which is Everman.
Yep.
Home of the Bulldogs. So I have Sally Greathouse. Just want to introduce her to our brokerage. She is she actually just passed her real estate exam in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
Or real estate school in the last 24 hours.
Yes.
And now she is a licensed realtor. So we'll just talk briefly. Sally, what led you into real estate?
There's so many different things. I've been teaching for the last 20 years, but I really love just helping people.
Yes.
And I was purchasing my last house about a year ago.
Who did you purchase with, Sally? Tell us.
I purchased it from Kirby Realty.
Okay, good.
And when we were going around it, we were looking at the different houses. I don't know if you remember, but there was that one house that had that weird wall we had to go around. And I remember looking at you.
I don't remember.
It was a weird wall. But other than that, the house looked good, and you were teaching me to look at the bones of a house, because I would look at all the little details. Like, one thing that would drive you crazy is I would look at the carpet, whether it had carpet or not, or different things like that. And what you taught me to do was to look at the bones of the house instead of those little cosmetic details that could be changed. And you ended up finding me the perfect house. And I remember telling you in that one house, I said, I could do this with you. Like, I could sell real estate. And I was kind of getting excited about it then.
Gotcha. Okay. And so, Sally, tell us a little bit about your transition, because, of course, you've just gotten your license here recently, but you've been working with the company now for almost a year. So tell us a little bit about your transition from corporate America into the real estate world.
It was a very different world. When I first came out, after teaching for 20 years, it's just teaching almost has its own little world anyways. We do things different than the rest of the world, it feels like. So when we came out, I was doing more of administrative work for Kirby Realty, whether that was calling customers to set them or invite them to our happy hours, updating information. We also just getting everything in order, putting some order to the company a little
Thank
bit,
you.
which is why you brought me on, because I'm a very organized, detailed person, and you wanted to use those skills here at Kirby.
So, yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, I think that is, I know that's one of the main reasons I brought you on, because of organization, and, of course, I could trust you. So let's talk about now that you go out and you're beginning to sell homes and work with clients in the actual field, what do you think those skill sets are going to be able to allow you to do better in the field?
For one thing, I do pay attention to details, and whether that be something that I need to know on the real estate end, things I need to learn and know about, or even noticing details when I go into homes. So I do believe paying attention to those things and remembering them and making them priority, those are priority to me. Like, I don't just kind of forget it because it doesn't have anything to do with me. So I do think that's going to really come in handy for me. Even the other day in my class, they were saying that teachers make some of the best real estate agents, actually. And I think part of it also has to do with our people skills, because when you're in a teaching profession, you're not in it because you need to make money. You're in it because, I mean, that's just not one of the factors. So you're in it because you want to help people. You want to make their lives easier. You want to make it better. You're there for that customer, which is all your children. Well, now instead of having to focus on the different needs of like 20 to 30 customers all at one time, I can focus on the needs of that one customer. So I do think that's my whole goal. I like blessing people. I like making a difference in their lives. So now I get to do it in a different field.
Well, I'm super excited to have you. So tell me, Sally, what are you most excited about in your new profession? I mean, obviously working with me, but other than working with me, what are you most excited about?
I think it's just the new opportunities. I felt kind of like in teaching, you're in a box a little bit. There's certain things that you do. I'm not in a box because you're helping children and they're all different, but in the sense, like, there's only so much that you could move up and do. There is administrative and other things, and I was actually offered to get into some of the other avenues, but to me, it was going to be putting me behind a desk and doing work where it was kind of separated, and that was not appealing to me. So now I can actually branch out as much as I want, as much attention and as much time I want to put into things, the sky's the limit for me now. I can actually go out and do lots of things. And I've even been learning a little bit lately about investing. That seems exciting to me. That's really intrigued my thoughts. I'm like, wow. When you asked me earlier, how did that transition happen? When I first came in as a teacher, that's what I was kind of getting to. My mindset was so different. But now, as I've been in here and I'm learning things, like I actually think of things as far as selling or connecting with people or finding things for people that I just never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing about the asset that you're going to have is that we're not salespeople, we're consultants, right? So being able to consult with somebody and make sure that you're meeting their needs. So I know that you're a great listener.
Stop it.
Yeah. Well, for the sake of this video, you're an amazing listener, but you genuinely care for people. And I think, and I know that as you begin to meet new clients, it's going to be a great asset for you. So I'm super excited to see what your career is. I'm thankful that you're here working with us. You've been a tremendous asset to the company already. So I'm looking forward to see how far you're going to be able to go. And I believe you're going to change your area code. And I've already seen your thought process change, because I know financially your life is going to take off, not because you're chasing money, but because you genuinely want to help people, and then the money's going to end up chasing you. So I'm super excited to have a friend I'm going to give him your age for what is about.
Stop it.
Okay. Is that 25? 30? No.
Well, we were like
years?
13. So what is that?
But for you, you're older than me, a lot older.
Not a lot, a few months.
Yeah, so what is that?
I think that's 33.
So 33 years. We've been rocking. So, man, super excited to be able to do business with you. Sally Greathouse, I mean, I'm sure you guys already know her on social media and kind of follow her there, and you know what an amazing person that she is. So if you're looking to buy, sell, and invest, you no longer have to call this ugly face. You could call Sally, and she will take great care of you. Sally, anything else you want to share with the people about joining the brokerage, or about, anything that you want to share?
Just bottom line, one thing I think is going to make me different than, and not necessarily from our company, because actually we share this value at this company, but it may be different than some of the other companies, is our integrity.
Absolutely.
We really believe in doing the right thing by people. It's not about getting the up on people or taking advantage. We really want to do what's right. We do put God first in this office, and I believe because we are abiding by those rules and putting those things first, you're gonna be blessed just because you're attached to us. Because God's I believe He's put us here for a reason. To help people that may not have the access otherwise, but He's going to direct us into the right places at the right times and give us favor, which then is going to be a blessing to those that we come in contact with.
Well, I think the big thing too, even coming from your past profession as an educator, when we bring people in, it's having that consultation to where you can truly teach people on the importance of home ownership, what it takes, the steps to actually become a homeowner. Because a lot of us, even if you've purchased a home before, when you purchase your first home, a lot of times you really don't even know. You're just signing papers.
Yeah, I bought 3. The first one I had no idea.
And so now just really understanding what that process is and being able to educate people. I'm looking forward to you, even as we bring on new agents and different clients, I'm looking forward to you being able to teach those classes and give back, because I know you still have a heart and a passion for education. So.
Yeah, I've already decided I want to find ways, especially within our company, but maybe even outside. Just
not outside.
I mean, like where the school that I came from, I was thinking I could do this, and I could do this in a way more interesting way. I'm going to be honest.
We'll talk about that off camera. Well, anyway, we're going to conclude right there. I'm super excited to have one of my best friends for now 33 years working with us. I'm super excited to see what you're going to be able to do in this business. And if you know anybody that's looking to get into the industry of real estate and learning about how to sell real estate, then look no further than our brokerage. Please refer us to us. But if you have somebody that's looking to buy, sell, or invest, then Sally's number will be here. You can give her a call, or if you want to call me directly, we'll definitely get you pointed in the right direction. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.